Hello everyone, my name is Armando. In this video, we will be talking about the hula and the story of the hula. In ancient Hawaii, there was no written language. Hula kept all the stories that was a bridge to the past. Okay, so it's very important to the Hawaiian people. Now, King Kalakaua brought back the hula. He said that the hula is the heartbeat of the Hawaiian people, the foundation of our Hawaiian people. People often associate hula with men and women in short dress skirt, rapidly gyrating their hips and whirling fire and all that kind of stuff. Fortunately, it's not hula dancing. Okay, that's a Polynesian form of dance, popular at luau's. No, hula, authentic hula, is a slower or soulful dance, primarily performed by women in full formal dress. It is common to see men dancing the hula as well, but generally, it is a dance dominated by women. Uh, Origins of the hula are not very clear at best. The first point of question is where the first hula was performed. Big Island, Oahu, Hawaii, and Molokai, they all claim to be the birthplace of hula. And then the next issue is who performed it. Some say Hopi, companion of the goddess Iaka, was the first dancer. Others believe it was Kapo Ulakina'u, Kapo, goddess of fertility, who first danced the hula. And then finally, a third myth says the first hula dancer was a navigator goddess Laka. Okay, so they don't really know, but in Hawaiian mythology, Kapo is a goddess of fertility, sorcery, and dark powers. Now, Laka is the goddess of hula. Laka is said to be the inspiration a person thinks of while they dance. She is what causes the movement while the dancer is moving. She is also the goddess of the forest. She has reproductive energy. She is said to help the forest grow and thrive. Now, even though the first hula dancer and the first hula took place can't be verified, what's interesting to historians is that the history myths revolve around goddesses. This directly refutes claims that in ancient times hulas were only performed by men. This claim is further refuted when in 1778 Captain Cook landed on the island now known as Kauai, and his crew members wrote about hula dances being performed by both men and women. Okay, so now between 1819, marked by the death of Kamehameha I, in 1874, many Christian Hawaiians considered the hula immoral. So much so that in 1830, Queen Kahauanu, a Christian convert, made it illegal to perform the hula in public places. It was outright banned in 1820 when the missionaries came. Upon her death in 1832, many began ignoring the law and again performed it in public. In 1874, Kalakaua became king, and during his reign, the hula again became officially public. It was performed at both the 1883 coronation and an 1886 Jubilee celebration. Okay. Now, in 93, sadly the monarchy fell, and it would be 100 years before the hula again became part of the government's institutions. Okay, so now the today there are two primary forms of hula. The first is hula kahiko, often refers to as traditional hula. I love to watch that. I always watch the Merry Monarch and every year, and that's they have the hula kahiko. I love to watch that. Now, it's generally performed in the style used prior to 1894. Now, much of this form of hula was created in the praise of chiefs and honoring Hawaiian goddesses and their gods. So there's a religious kind of dance. So now hula kahiko does not use modern instruments like the ukulele or guitar. Instead, it uses things like rhythm sticks, gourds carved into drums, and rattles or bamboo sticks cut so they can slap together. So that's hula kahiko. Now the second form of hula performed today is hula al which combines a traditional form of hula with Western influences like melodic harmonies and Christian morality tales. String instruments like the ukulele, steel guitars, and bass guitars are often used. That's what we use today. Now, there's people who teach the hula called kumu hula, teacher of hula. Now, it's a term that we call kuleana. Kuleana means responsibility, and the kumu hula, teacher of hula, takes that responsibility very seriously. Okay. When they dance, the group has to in unison dance at the same time, so they're both telling the story at the same time. Okay, they're only going to dance one dance. They have to do it perfectly. That's what they teach them. Okay, teach their groups. And so I love to every year. Now the Merry Monarch, they call it the Merry Monarch Festival because that was King Kalakaua. He was a Merry Monarch. He loved the hula. That's why he brought it back. It's very important. You know, they say that the hula is a heartbeat, yeah, of the Hawaiian soul. So that was very important to him. That's why he brought it back. Very important to the Hawaiian culture. I'm glad to see that today the hula people are I'm glad to see Merry Monarch on the Big Island every year being that's a hula competition, by the way, where various halaus compete against each other, and then of course they award the first prize or whatever to the winners of the certain groups. They have different categories of the competition. So that's the pretty much the story of the hula. Like I said, it's not the kind of stuff you're going to see at luau's. It's not the like a lot of people they confuse the Tahitian style, which is very quick. You know, they these dancers. Um, that's Tahitian. You gotta differentiate between the Tahitian style and the traditional Hawaiian hula. Very different. You see, when you see the traditional Hawaiian hula, it's slow. And you see, and like I said, the people they make fun of the hula sometimes, and it really upsets me because what they try to do is they just go with their hands back and forth like that, and it's they don't know what they're doing. Basically, just trying to pretend that they're dancing the hula, but they have no idea what they're doing. Like I said, the hula hands tell a story, and like I said, it was something because Hawaiians never had a written language. It told stories of the past, and it's very important in Hawaiian culture. Well, I hope you enjoyed this session. Mahalo for watching, and if you have any questions, comments, or whatever, leave them down below. I would love to hear your comments. And again, mahalo for watching, and ahui ho.